In this video, I will show you how to use the if function to check if a cell is not blank in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have a table containing a list of tasks and their completion dates in column B and C respectively. As you can see, some of the completion dates are blank or not provided. Now, if the completion date of a task is provided, that is, if the date is not blank, I want the status to show as complete, and if the date is blank, then the status should be in progress. To do that, I will use the Excel if function. Let's start the formula by typing an equal sign followed by if and an opening bracket. The first argument of the if function is the logical condition to check. So I will check if the date is not blank by comparing the cell C3 with an empty string using the not equal to sign like this. We need to provide the value if the condition is true as the second argument. So I will type complete in the double quotes. If the date is blank, then I want the status cell to have in progress. So I will provide in progress value in the double quotes as the third argument. Type the closing bracket and hit the enter key to complete the formula. Copy the formula to other cells by dragging the cell down from the bottom right corner of the cell. As you can see, we have the status as complete if the date is not blank and in progress otherwise. We can also use the not function instead of using the not equal to sign. To do that, I will modify the formula to use the not function, and then the comparison of the cell value with an empty string using the equal to sign will become its argument like this. Hit the enter key and copy the formula to other cells. As you can see, it produces similar results to the previous approach. We can also use the Excel isBlank function to achieve the same results. The isBlank function returns true if the cell is empty and false otherwise. To use the isBlank function, I will replace the condition that checks if the cell is not equal to an empty string with the isBlank function and pass the cell C3 as an argument like this. Since now we are checking if the cell is blank instead of cell is not blank, I will swap the if function true and false values with each other so that it will return in progress if the date is blank and complete if the date is not blank. Hit the enter key and copy the formula to other cells. As you can see, our if function not equal to blank condition worked as expected. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.